But yeah, I got to see a lot of cool things yesterday. Today I'm going to be spending some time editing, something I haven't been doing. So you'll be seeing vlogs, Q&As, a lot of good stuff. I have a huge list of stuff that I want to do. Um, and I don't know why my chat's not popping up yet. I probably need to fix it. But yeah, just shooting the shit. It's a Mudda Sunday afternoon, 12 p.m. So it should be. How many people are watching? Zero people. I have no new friends. But yeah, it's a good Sunday, so I want to start the ground running. Have a refugee hustle article on its way. Just edit. Well, I have a rough already. I just need to add images and clean it up a little bit. But I think you guys will enjoy it. As always, if you guys have suggestions or anything like that about what you want me to talk about on Refugee Hustle, please shoot me a email. I check them periodically, and I'll respond back to you. And it's hard, because I'm a one man team. Always stay on the mother grind, and yeah, it gets tough sometimes. But basically, why I'm streaming today is because I want to get your so I want to get your opinion about something, right? I really want to get your opinion about if I were to do an interview with Hobo Ali and or Ali, Hobo Ali, sorry, and Peter from Broke the Habit. If you haven't checked his channel, definitely check it out. But for you guys that don't know, Hobo Ali is the girl who lives out of her car, and I really really respect her a lot, and she's hot too. So always easy on the eyes, not a bad thing, right? Hold on for a second. Yeah, always easy on eyes. That's a really good thing too. She's freaking beautiful. Um, like yeah. So I think a huge part of her why I sort of got drawn to her personality is because she's willing to sacrifice things that she really likes, and that's sort of the refugee hustle ethos. And same with Peter, man. Like recently, he released a video out, talking about how he got fired or how he basically didn't get a gig. He was talking about how he got fired, but I think he was just talking about that because a lot of people don't know what independent contractor is. So I think it was something like that. I was just watching his video. I haven't talked to him about it at all, but um, he was talking about how he's not willing to sacrifice his dream of doing YouTube and stuff. And I definitely resonated with that. So if you guys haven't checked their channels out, definitely do that. But I might have an opportunity to interview some of them. And it would be really cool because normally I have pharmacy down ass pharmacy people on my videos and stuff, but I think it would be really cool to get some other different type of people so it could expose you to different careers, just cool ass people and people that I find that are doing interesting things, kind of like Joe Rogan's podcast and stuff. Of course, I will always be loyal to the pharmacy. Um, but part of the pharmacy grind for a lot of people is not only getting through pharmacy school, it's really transforming pharmacy into something that you love, and that's what I really 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 enjoy, like that ethos of the hustle and stuff. And that's why I created Refugee Hustle with Joe. So doing a lot of cool things with that. um but I just think it would be really cool content. Raul, what up? It's been a while. Legend RX, what up? What up? What up? Yeah, so I finally figured out this chat thing, man. Like it was bugging me like 2 days ago because OBS updated without letting me know, and all my like window capture shit wasn't just straight up wasn't working. Karina Calderon, buenas tardes. I probably have a really bad accent. But yeah, cool, 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 cool. We're getting people in here. It's like the afternoon stream. Um, but yeah, let me ask you guys: do you guys if I were to interview these sort of people, uh, what sort of things would you want to know? So, like I said, Hobo Ali, she lives out her car, which is like a fucking straight up. I think it's cool as shit. Cause recently I was thinking about living in my car. Howdy, Patrick. Or howdy, Patrick. Hey, Patrick. What's going on, man? Thanks for joining the stream. Um, but yeah, I think interviewing people who are very like minded, who are in uh different professions, or not professions, living different lifestyles, would be very interesting, because you guys just see it from my perspective. You know, like I worked I worked hard to get to pharmacy school. I made sacrifices, even like sacrificing, I don't want to say the girl in my dreams and stuff, but there were girls along the way. And you know, I chose pharmacy, the grind, you know, over everything, just to create a lifestyle for myself. And yeah, try to get Gary V. Fuck yeah, I should be like, but you know, here's the thing. When you're trying to collaborate with people, you always want to try to add value first, right? Value, like for Gary V, I have very little offer, um other than my pharmacy knowledge. I really don't have anything to offer, and I would need to figure out something that would offer. Even like when I'm, if I do decide to work with like Hobo, Ali, and Peter, like out of the three channels, I'm the underdog. I have zero, like I don't have as many followers. I don't have a big D, you know what I mean? So I got to figure out a way to sort of compensate or add more value. It makes you want to work 10 times harder, because when you're a small fish, you're trying not, well, when you're in jail, trying not to get butt raped and shit. So or try to suck anybody's dick. So you got to learn how to add value before doing everything, you know? And what I'm doing is I was thinking about ways to sort of add more value. And I mean, one of the ways I can do it is through Refugee Hustle, because I'm a blog. And if you guys do Jump Cut Academy, you guys know that you guys have to reach out to blogs to create everlasting content and shit. So yeah. Lol, Boondocks. That's so funny. Yeah, Boondocks. But yeah, I mean, like, I really want to get your opinion about what you guys would be curious to know. I sound like a broken record, but I'm not seeing any responses and stuff. I'm a second year computer CS major. It would be pretty dope if you can get someone in IT industry or something. Dude, Raul, why do you watch my channel then? Cause I talk a lot of pharmacy stuff. Maybe you watch it for my personality, but I'm just very curious, because like it always blows my mind that non-pharmacy people watch my channel. Like a lot of time, my best homie from, or one of my oldest homies back in Boston. Let me turn this light down. Shit. One of my like homies from Boston, his name is Leo. He follows me all the time. He doesn't do pharmacy at all, but he was like, Kevin, whenever I see you on doing videos and stuff, like it just reminds me that it's just like having you there with me. I was like, dang, that's hella gay. No, dang, that's hella sweet, man. And that's why we're true homies, man. We support each other. I hit him up every once in a while, just try to meet up and stuff like that. But hopefully with my new apartment as well, I can bring more people over, bring more guests, bring more interesting people in my life. And that's a huge thing for me, you know? Um, man, the stuff you talk about relates to pretty much everything in the professional industry. Yeah, I think the lot of the things I'm talking about is like the muddy struggles of doing um is the muddy struggles of like a modern day 20 something year old, you know? Like we work so hard for a certain career, we find out it's not for us, and we're just trying to find a solution. And what I try to do is I want to provide solutions to them, and how to create more meaningful relationships in your life. Because honestly, when you're trying to, like, the biggest thing for me is always try and create more value for relationships. So I set aside money for investing into relationships, you know, because you can't expect people, really cool people, just come in your life. You have to add some sort of value, especially if they're bigger than you or better than you at a certain skill. You just gotta invest first and just add a genuine relationship to people. I watched this channel to learn about life, not pharmacy. Oh shit, dang, Raul, struggle's real. Dope. I'm really glad that it really relates to you, and it always helps me too. Like if you guys like share my videos, if you find that somebody else is going through a same situation, share it, man. And it helps your friends, it helps me, creating win-win situations all the time. And a lot of these concepts and stuff I learned from my life coach, I learned from real life, I learned from books. um and I've seen it transform my throughout my life, and I think about Joe, and you know this is the thing why I respect Joe so much. You might see him on like Just Kidding and stuff, be all goofy and mutter bullshit like that. But I'm always so grateful because he took a kid like me, or not a kid, but a pharmacist who was very unhappy, took me under his wing, helped create like a refugee hustle type of help create refugee hustle with me. And he never had to do that. Like, I'm always so grateful. And I think about the sort of value I add to him is definitely not the same. I'm like, fuck, it's hard. But like, there's really nice people out there, and they come in all sorts of different forms, right? For Joe, he's like a fucking clown, but he's a caring ass clown. You know what I mean? So I always respect Joe for that. And no matter what he says or anything, like, I'm always down, Like, you just gotta have day one homies and shit, and it's a crazy story how I met them. Maybe I'll repost the story sometime or rewrite it. But I think that was a great ass, beautiful ass story, and I just try to create like typical scenarios in my life and just try to break it down and try to Tim Ferriss it, I guess. Oh God, I got off on a tangent, man. I think it's interesting to see how the other healthcare professionals live. Yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't say like what I do is how health professionals actually live. It's it's how I live. I just happen to be a healthcare professional, and I'm just it just happens that I'm a pharmacist as well. You know what I mean? Great moment, serendipity. Yeah, real talk, fam. Shit. Um, Long, what up? I didn't even see your comment until just now. My bad. Hala Madrid, mother bullshit. Yeah. Um, yeah. So I'm actually really excited to see the sort of stuff I want to talk about with them. Um, I think one of the things I want to talk about with Peter and Ahle is sort of that fear. They took a leap of faith. Like, there's always a choice in your life, right? Where you can go the stable route or you can go the more risky route. For me, I pussied out. I went the more stable route and I hated it, right? But for them, early in their, I don't want to say careers, early in their life, they decided to choose this lifestyle. And so I think that would be something very interesting to talk about. Um, how did t- how did you get over taking the leap of faith? Because it's something I struggle with all the time, and I think that would be a really, oh the fuck, I should write this shit down. Fuck. um, Leap of faith. Um, I think another thing is whether you see it on YouTube or not, there's always haters. And how do you deal with like the hate and negativity in this world? Because people are going to, like, whether you live in a car or whether you live in a car or whether you're doing a YouTube thing and all your friends think you're a fucking loser, or maybe you're a pharmacist and you think you're a fucking loser. Real talk, fam. Shit. I'm gonna put on my Invisalign. My teeth are kind of. It's been a long time. It's gonna fucking hurt like a mother bitch. Where the hell is it? Fuck. Never mind. Yeah, but I think those sort of topics I want to talk about. So leap of faith, hate, negative, how to deal with hate and negativity. I guess like, and I know like with Ahle, she gets a lot of hate for like everybody says it's fake, and kind of delving in behind that, and how do you deal with someone who says you live a fake lifestyle? Because honestly, people come up to me and like, Kevin, you're living a fake life. Excuse me, do you live my life? I don't think so. I'm pretty damn sure I am a pharmacist, man. I went to pharmacy school. I got photos. I got my degree. I got my license and shit. So what exactly is fake about it? You know what I mean? And you just find like people that just like are fucking assholes and just try to bring you down and shit. And how do you deal with that, right? Bryce is like, it's radio talk with the mother Kevin G. Mother Kevin G. Hello Kevin. I want to come study USA. Pharmacist, can you help me with it? If you want to get married to me and shit, and maybe I could sneak you in. I don't know, man. It's hard, especially with Trump these days, like banning all these banning a lot of people, and it's a lot harder to get visas. Like a lot of my friends, they're actually really scared that they're going to get deported too and shit. So kind of tough time for everyone right now, but you can easily check on online. Just do a freaking Google search, man. Shit. I'm going to do it for you. Because I get this question all the time, and I don't know. I just feel like I'm not qualified, you know what I mean? Because I wasn't an international student. International pharmacist steps. Literally, I'm typing this in Google. TOEFL. No, I'm just finding stuff too. I might do a separate video on it because since I get so many questions about international student, I'm just gonna look. I'll get back to you, dude. International farm lead to America. It's a like, and honestly, it's not a simple question, dude, because there's the one thing about the qualifications of getting into the US. It's another thing of actually like the strategy behind getting a job in the US. Like, dude, you have to realize, why would I want to sponsor you and pay money for you when I can hire somebody who is a US citizen and I don't have to worry about deportation, renewing your green card? Like, what sort of value are you adding to me, right? And I think that's an important thing. Anyways, this is a random aside. I'll talk about it later, dude. I'm getting things. Canada. Oh no, we don't have Family Day. Fam, you gotta be more specific than that. Yeah, Raul, tell the brother shit. How does she keep her hygiene? Yeah, that's a huge thing. I think hygiene is very important. She has a portable shower like video. But yeah, the hygiene is a huge thing for me. I might be a refugee and shit, but you gotta look presentable. You gotta take good care of yourself, man. And I think that's one thing that I am not willing to sacrifice. Like Korean spas, yeah, I do Korean spas so I can shower, right? But I don't do it for like the luxury and shit. You know what I mean? Like, am I going to get a body scrub every single week? Probably not. You know, because it's not worth it. It's a waste of assets. You know what I mean? So I would do. Yeah, you're right, legend. I would do Korean spa all day. Um, it's hard because you don't really have running water all the time, um, and sort of stuff like that. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's my short answer, Mohammed. I'm not trying to be an ass or anything, but like like when you ask questions, you have to be more specific and have like there's questions that show that you don't do like I don't want to say that don't show that. I'm sure you're a smart guy, you've done research and stuff, but when you ask a question, it shows a lot about yourself. Like I've looked into X, Y, and Z, um, and I saw that you need to take I don't know the NAPLEX and like some sort of other exam to become a pharmacist, right? But um, like if you're in my shoes, assuming that I pass all these, what's a great way to break into a job market? That's a better question, and you're asking for insight rather than a Google search, right? And so I think that you have to frame your questions like that all the time because you don't want to waste somebody's time and like especially when you're talking to bigger and bigger people. I'm not that big, but like they won't take the time to explain this to you, and this is a hidden truth like that it like people don't got the time to explain this to you. You just have to find out, you know what I mean? But I'm trying to shortcut your way, dude. So, um, yeah. So hygiene's a question. Shower in her car. Yeah, well, shower like hygiene, they're basically the same thing. Um, let's see what else. Thinking about things that like if I were her shoes, I was gonna live a day in her life. How would I do it? So I wake up in my I don't know, she switches vehicles a lot. She was in like in a van and then she was in a Jeep and then originally she started out in her in a sedan. I forgot what was it, a Lancer or something. I have fucking no clue. I gotta do some more research on her channel. But from the few videos that I did watch, she definitely does all those sort of things, right? And like waking up, I guess like I know she like picks up side gigs and goes to work and stuff, and she utilizes those things like um I guess like what I'm looking for is more insight questions, not like like everyday. How do you do this? Oh, I shower with the sink. No, like I wanna I wanna ask her about experiences and stuff, and yeah, I'm just trying to think about her life and stuff. Wait, does she live in a car or a larger vehicle like an SUV? Uncle Kevin, are you still running the refugee hustle? Yeah, I am. I just haven't been posting because I've just been really busy these last few weeks, and I've been hitting like major writers block. I've been hitting major writer Brock. Uncle Kevin. Do you guys make me sound so fucking old when you call me Uncle Kevin? Ask her about how she manages her time. I think another thing she does. Okay, so here's another insight for her. She also only she travels. The whole point of living in her car is so that she can travel and see the world and gain experiences, you know? I guess like one thing I want to ask is kind of like uh um one thing I really want to ask is how does she what sort of sacrifices that she gives up? What kind of sacrifices has she given up in the past that she misses now? because like there's certain luxuries that you have living in a house, like Wi-Fi. Like I think Wi-Fi is a huge thing for me because everything's so digital these days, and that's one of my concerns. Like I don't care, I'll live like a fucking refugee, but I'm also very aware that the opportunities online are huge, right? So what do you do? Do you off? How do you like? What sort of sacrifices you had, and how do you accommodate? You know, do you like? I don't know if you're doing YouTube and stuff. How do you upload your videos? Because you need time to upload videos. You need like do you go to a public office space? Do you go to a friend's house? How do you do it? You know, um, so I think that's one huge insight, and I think it'd be very interesting because people don't really think about the small details in life. Also, like, yeah, how does she cook? Does she eat out all the time? Yeah, food. I think eat, I think like honestly, if I were to refugee it too, I think that's a good point. If I were to refugee it too, I would just like eat out all the time, or or canned food and stuff. There's a lot of food that you don't need to cook to, or that's pre-cooked that you can do it. And I think you start eating better too, cuz like you start living off the land, aka go to a grocery store every single day. But you eat fresh food all the time. For me, I would probably use a steamer in my car. Or probably get extension cord and steam it outside so my car doesn't smell like fucking hot dogs and bullshit like that. But I would do that. You just buy what you need and just eat it, And I think for me as well, I want to stick to macros because I'm very, very um, big on just. I'm very big on just really taking care of your body. I think once you neglect your body, you're neglecting your life. No, yeah. How do you refugee gas money? That's a good point. If I was to refugee, okay, so I'm actually getting into my article right now because here's the thing, right? There's always ways to do gas, right? One of the ways that I think of is using an electric unicycle. So that's why I got my Segway because you don't have to pay for gas and you can use other people's assets or electricity to charge it. So that's one way I would do to mitigate my costs for gas, especially if you're driving a huge ass vehicle. Find a place that you can park it and not get a lot of shit for it, right? And then just air wheel everywhere, And I think another thing is like I know this is like kind of a broad question, but safety, I guess. Like, does she ever feel unsafe doing it? And right now, I'm just brainstorming. I'm obviously not gonna ask her all these questions, right? But I think some of her the insights, are I'm gonna choose the best questions. I don't want to make this a 60-minute type of interview type of thing because I'm not gonna get that chance to talk to her that much. But yeah, you still Raul, dang, you savage motherfucker. You steal the gas from other people's lawnmowers. Fuck, dude. You suck that shit out. Damn. You're savage, homie. Best answer ever, man. Um, so yeah, there's that. Uh, and it seems like she has people with her at times too. Yeah, for sure she does. Cause sometimes when she shoots her video, it's a whole body, and obviously you're not holding a camera out trying to vlog it, right? So she has help. She definitely has some sort of help, like from people. And I think that's what a good homie is. Like they're friends. You add value to them, they add value to you. And when you're in tough times, like they'll help you out, And I like to think that I've created a lot of people in my life. I think one of the things I've been sort of neglecting is being more vulnerable to people again, and that was a huge strength of mine because I was very vulnerable and I was okay with it. Sometimes I feel that way at the club too. More recently, man. I don't know. I've been feeling very detached from people and stuff, and it's like I said yesterday. It's very unlike me to be like that. But yeah. Anyways, fuck that. Back to topic at hand. Um, Safety. I'm just thinking like too like how does her family feel about this? Like just shooting a idea up in the air, but like family reactions, I guess. Cause you know how Asian parents, they're always like, "Oh, my kid, he's the number one doctor," or "He's the mother drug dealer, the pharmacy." And but when you're living out in your car, how do your parents feel about that? You know, how do your parents feel about it? And because I don't think they necessarily brag like to their other Asian parents, like, "Oh, my mother daughter, she to live out of the car." And I think also like I think how I think another thing is another interesting insight would be like, how long do you plan on? I know like she probably takes it day by day, but how long does she think that she's going to live like this? Is it a lifestyle thing? Is it kind of like diet? You know, I think yeah, is it like a diet? How does she want to raise her, like if she has kids or she's interested in kids, like how does she want to raise them? I think that would be very fucking interesting. And she's kind of younger, so she's probably not thinking about this mother shit. But I think it'd be a really cool lifestyle. I mean, she always has the choice to go back, right? It's not like she's stuck in this lifestyle. She's actually really um she's not stuck. She can always like go back to a lifestyle, after she travels all these places and stuff. So, um uh how does she manage to keep privacy in car? Privacy. Yeah, I have to watch her video about why she doesn't keep her windows tinted. I watched part of it, but I didn't finish it. In car. Yeah, sometimes I'll change in my car too a lot. And so I don't get self conscious. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, oh, they saw Kevin Yee, the refugee's wiener. Who the fuck cares, dude? It's not gonna really change. Now, it's another thing if I was like in a school zone, like jerking it, that's fucked up. But if you're just changing whatever, dude, I tint my windows though. I think a big question is how much of fuck do you give? Mother pervert. Fuck. Savage, Nimar. What did she do before this? That's a good question. I think I don't remember. That's sort of a basic question that I can ask, but yeah. Laugh my ass off. Kevin, why do you automatically default to Vietnamese accent? Is it because it's easier or more recognizable? I think like I can't even do a Chinese accent anymore. It's pretty funny. But I think Vietnamese people are very distinct. Their accents are really funny. And it's just very unique. The Vietnamese people are very unique. Like they're it's like a time capsule, right? If you meet like fobs and stuff. Like yesterday I was chilling at Cafe Lou, or not Cafe Lou, Pho Lou in Westminster, and like it was like 1 or 2 a.m. and we were just eating pho with no noodles and shit because I'm keto, son. Um, but then you see these like Vietnamese pop stars and stuff like all dressed up in like tuxes, the tuxedo, and like the girl and the like James like Vietnamese James Bond, right? And the girls are like in dresses and shit like from fuck, I can't, what's that, Casino Royale type of stuff. And I'm just like, damn, these people are but it's like 80s style. It's not even modern day like, suits and stuff, but it looks hella funny. And I just think it's very interesting that the way they view what's cool and stuff. And I think a lot of time I really respect the way that they live life sometimes, one of my old kung fu like instructors, he was Vietnamese. And he I'm not talking about the fake tits and like Luda Neo and stuff like that, but I've met a lot of dope ass Vietnamese people in my life, and this guy was Vietnamese Chinese, and he was like a dad, but he always took us under his wing, And I still remember line dancing, like all the money he would just give back to us through food, And it was just like these basic ass sort of these really simple ass gestures or real focus on relationships and just enjoying that moment. And that's something I really really like with Vietnamese people, and I really respect that a lot. And something that a lot of Chinese families, like a lot of us, are sort of broken in that aspect because either money tears us apart, we never get to see our kids. Like even in this household, like um I talk to Brandon sometimes, and his parents were always hustling, because we're all about the money, right? And I think about my parents, and I was so lucky to have both sides. My dad's family all fucked up with money, and then my mom's side was all focused on love and relationships, and we had really good people in our lives. And so I'm very lucky. But another reason, I live with fucking Joe and shit. Like he's always talking the Vietnamese accent and can and stuff. So yeah. Oh, I mean Asians who aren't even Viet do it all the time. I'm just curious if it's offensive to them. Probably, maybe. I don't know. It's not like I'm like, hey, fuck mother bitch, like fuck you. You know what I mean? It's cool to think about living in a car because you can be anywhere. It's cool to have an RV. I definitely agree. Like you're mobile. Actually, one of my baller ass patients, like she's a Matamaro and all that. She just moved in with her girlfriend. She's a lesbian, but she moved in with his girlfriend in an RV, and they live in bumsfuck nowhere and visit me sometimes, like in LA when they come through. So it's a lifestyle that's really changing. And I was listening to Joe Rogan, and he was just talking about how he likes to be with the mother nature. And I think that's really, like, some people are really into it. I think Ahle, she's just really into nature, and all the places she goes to like are in the mother nature places. But for me, I'm a city boy. Shit, I like rap, I like hip hop, I like the mother smock. I'm not really a nature person for some reason. I try to dabble in it, but it's really not for me. But I think sometimes it's therapeutic to just go out into the middle of nowhere and just do the meditation. Storage. That's a good question. I'm gonna write that down. I mean, she does a breakdown like in one of her videos. Um, one of her videos of how about how she stores stuff. But I guess I'm curious to see if she ever had to give something away that she or um sell something that was really close to her. I don't know. I can't really think of the topic honestly. Where does she get internet connection. Yeah, I talked about that earlier in the stream. I was just like, dude, if you want to do YouTube, you need to upload and have relatively good internet. Otherwise, you're gonna be sitting. You can't. It's really hard to do YouTube at a Starbucks. I'll tell you that, because they cap their internet. It's fucking slow as shit. I can't even get on like fucking YouTube half the time at Starbucks, or never mind Pornhub and shit. But it's hard, you know, like it's you just gotta, like, it's hard to find a really good Wi-Fi connection in the city. I would think either A, go to a public library, B, go to a university where they might have free internet sometimes, like pay a student or something like that. I'm also thinking about maybe work. Maybe her workplace offers it. You know, like it really comes to that, and it's hard to find good Wi-Fi connection these days. You know, I wish that's one thing that the government would just give to us, not all this like welfare and shit. Like, dude, give us free internet, free fast internet, and it'll give people so much opportunity, man. But whatever, man. Fuck it. Community centers of her friend's house. Maybe that's why she barely replies, right? Yeah, I sent her an email like probably a few days ago. She sent me an email because I actually reached out for a collab with her, and she sent me an email with Peter, because Peter was the plug and he did Mr. Steal Your Girl on me and mother bullshit like that. But he basically helped me get her contact, which was awesome, dude. And we've been in email talks and stuff, so that's why I actually shooting this video, because it's not confirmed, but it's up in the air, and she's willing to do a collab with me. So that's why I'm asking these questions, because I want to start coming up with good content and good interview questions, if you know what I mean. Uncle Kevin, I feel the same way. I go to school with a lot of guai lo, and they who feel the need to be immersed in nature, but I grew up very urban. I've been living this life wrong around them. Yeah, I mean, like, some people, they're really into nature, and don't force yourself to be someone that you're not, right? Like, for me, I'm straight up, like, I love the city. I love going to clubs. I love, like, embracing all these like cool relationships and the proximity of people. When you get shoved in the subway and you're like confined, like you can barely move, dude, that's my element, man. I love that shit, you know. I know I sound very passionate right now, but like, I think about those times in Hong Kong and people are like, oh, so many people. I fucking love it, you know. Like, I never feel alone, man. And maybe that's the thing. Like, growing up, I felt alone a lot of time, you know. And so when there's so much noise and the chaos, it makes me feel alive. But if you throw me in North Dakota or South Dakota, fuck, that shit makes me fucking depressed, man. I need people in my life. Like, I love learning about relationships, you know? Actually, that's a good question. Like, dating, living this lifestyle. I mean, I don't know her. I'm not gonna ask her like if she like does people in the car and stuff. But I think a good question or interesting insight is like, so I think I got this formula down. So basically, I'm thinking about how we do normal shit, like what we consider as normal, right? But I want to see, like, how does normal shit, like, what is normal for her? How does she approach the same problems that we do, you know? And I really want that insight of curiosity, right? Because I think it's very interesting. Uh, like, if you're dating or something, like, oh, pick me up at my place. Oh, or hey, no, it's more like, hey, baby, let me pick you up at your place. I want to bring the flower to you. And then he's like, yo, text me your address. And then she's like, I don't got an address. And he's like, what the fuck? Do you guys get turned off by that? I'm sure she doesn't give a fuck either. And I guess like also what I would be interested in is like what sort of like when you tell people about your lifestyle, what kind of people does it attract? Yeah, I think that would be very interesting, you know? Cuz when I tell people that I fucking sleep on the bed, I'm a fucking savage. It gets polarizing. They're like, "Oh, this ghetto fuck." So, I make good money and shit. But or that's like or you get the curious people like, "Oh, that's very interesting. Like, what why the fuck would you live or sleep on the ground? You ghetto fuck?" Yeah, you know what I mean? So, I think I think I think like it's very polarizing. Or like when I talk about pharmacy and sometimes like the mainland Chinese girls that like their eyes like fucking blow up and they're like, "Fuck, I want to suck your dick all of a sudden," you know? And 10 minutes ago you didn't give a fuck about me. What sort of people does it attract, you know? Ask her her ethnicity and what her parents ask her what her parents think about her ethnicity. Hey, mom, what am I? You the mother Asian motherfucker. Fuck that. Try not to be the Asian. No, I got what you're saying. How long did Oh yeah. Uh, how long did it take her to adapt to this lifestyle? I know that's really bad. This is my first interview, by the way, like with a non-pharmacy person, so it should be fun. Wonder how many friendships. Oh yeah, that's a good question. Friendships along journey, aka dopest person she met so far. How is she so pretty for a hobo? Hi, Kevin. How do you find a job in mail packages? I think mail packages would be how do I get the mail order bride? Yeah, because for me, like I have like a lot of mail bills. A lot of the bills you can send online. It's not a big deal, but definitely like maybe PO box. Because don't forget, you're really saving a lot of money on just on not paying for living. And it's not like she's broke homeless. There's homeless people, or she's not homeless, but I mean it's not like the people on Skid Row where they don't have barely have any income coming into them. She works, she hustles, and she makes money, so she has extra income to do that stuff. So that's what I'm thinking, but most likely a PO box. I'm assuming. Uh, how do you find a job as a pharmacist in the saturated market? The market in NYC is so tough and saturated. Yeah, it's wicked hard. A lot of my friends actually moved to Texas and stuff and are working their way back up. Chances are NYC is going to be so saturated. It's going to be really hard to find a job. So if I were your shoes, I would start being buddy with DMs and stuff, or if you're trying to do retail, that is, I would also check hospital jobs as well. But here's a quick job hack as well. Maybe you can find a job that is not so saturated, or a job that you can work at home from. So like some suggestions, maybe I'm just brainstorming off the top of my head. Maybe go to pharmacist letter, take a look at that. You can become a writer, or you could do drug information. Maybe there's that opportunity, or maybe you can just work in a little further out of the city, maybe Connecticut or something. I don't know, and just work part time, and try seeing how that is, so you can spend more time in the city. The real question is like, what do you want your lifestyle to be? What kind of things do you value the most? If you want a regular retail job, might be really hard, and you need to start going on coffee meetings with DMs and stuff if you can, for sure. What would she change in her past if she had to go? Oh my God. I mean, I guess I could ask that, but I guess we're brainstorming. I would probably want to make it a little more specific, Justin. Change in past. Probably like, I don't know. Because when you ask generic ass questions, like, or you're going to get generic ass answers. Like, okay, I'm going to pretend I'm Ahle for a second. Oh, or here's me. What would you change from your past if you could go back in time? Well, I wish I would live this life a lot sooner. I don't know why I made her sound like a fucking valley girl. But, like I probably want to make that really specific to her, like I think all the questions I'm looking for have to be specific. And I realize we're just brainstorming and stuff like that, but definitely like trying to understand her normal life, and I think that's a huge thing. Lol. Lol, all this accent, Kevin, you should make a song with it. Yeah, I know. I should fucking rap in with the Kevin, the Vietnamese rapper who can't speak Vietnamese. Or I'll probably go under the alias of Can's name, like Choo Choo Tran, the Vietnamese rapper. Trời đúng mà, what the hell? Sup, Kevin? Just finished watching your live stream topic. Hey, Diana, your Facebook is like all fucked up again. I can't message you. What a sad day. Can you ask if she's judged by her ethnicity? By other people who are living, she's met through the same lifestyle? Do you think people would judge you differently because you're Asian and living like a mobile lifestyle? Oh yeah, no, Justin, I'm not trying to shit on you, man. Oh, don't take it the wrong way. Um, Thanks for helping, man. I didn't mean to cut him off that way, but yeah, it's all love, dude. Um, Sup, Kevin? Oh shit, I just read that shit again. Because I think one of these things, like, does ethnicity really play a role in this? I don't know, but I guess that's a good suggestion. Ask if she's trying to be different, the type to try anything, be different or original. Ask if she's single. Shit, Rem, are you trying to slide in her DM? Shit, she probably has hella thirsty guys after her. I mean, she's pretty and stuff, like, so she's probably has a lot of dudes like after her and whatnot. What's her channel? Oh, I'll post it. Let's see. I'll post it in the chat really quick. Can't believe I saw fucking Maya and Amory yesterday. Fucking Amory is so damn hot. Fuck, palabra shit. Oh, your messenger doesn't work, Diana. So I just posted her channel. Let me post Brooke the Habit. I think one of the reasons why I like broke the habit as well is because we have very similar humor. We both like hip hop. We both have very similar mindset, and so that's why. And he's starting to grow, man. That's broke the habits. What if she bangs you in her way to JK? Yeah, I don't think. I think for JK, I'm definitely not considered a super JK member right now. At least I haven't shown up to office in a long time, which I want to start doing, starting maybe tomorrow-ish. Just so I can make more presence, bigger presence in. Um, I think that's the thing. Like, I just don't make a huge presence there, and I haven't been creating any emails for them. So I've been really slacking on that, and I'm like, just like, fuck. There's so much on my plate, and I need to really prioritize and schedule shit out, man. Bruh, bruh, says Diane at Nemar. Thanks, Kevin, for all the wisdom, and good luck with your interview, Uncle Kevin. Have a good rest of Sunday. Thank you, man. Thank you. Well, Kevin, people call me the mother player, JK. No one does. That's like me, shit. Can can you get bitches? Hell no, but I can count your change really quick. Fuck. Or I can tell you about your plan B, huh? Dang, she ain't that bad for someone living in a car. Yeah, I know, right? She's pretty good looking and stuff, so she's pretty attractive. Um, lol at Diana and Gwen. I wonder how many people are watching this right now. I got 9 people. It's been 14. Yeah, it's been. I actually, you know what? I sort of like this, like smaller group type of thing because it's more intimate and like if you check out anybody else's stream and stuff, it's just go and I'm like and I'm like fuck, I can't keep up, man, and I have to skip questions, but I get to this way I get to address anything I want to at a slower rate. My brain has time to process shit. I don't miss anyone, you know. They make me the snake because I slide in. They make me. I think they call me the snake because I slide in your DMs. Blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, I made a decision to move Cambodia, dude. Mid March and end of March. I'm gonna be with all the. Hold on, I can't read this shit. The DPs. Dude, dope. How long are you going to go for, Diana? That's hella dope, man. Um, like I really wanted to be a digital nomad. That's one of my I don't want to say my dreams, but to be able to do that, that'd be really cool. And I think that's the lifestyle I want, man. But that's cool, dude. I can't believe it. Don't walk off the path, man. I don't know how long you plan to stay out there. Are you planning to stay there for good? What the fuck? I just got something on Facebook. Dude, my friend, she's just like, I just came across a video with you in it about Cafe Lou. Haha, no brainer. Shit, this girl used to like me. Fuck. Now I can't get any bitches. Fuck. Anyways, Diana, dude, you gotta make sure your messenger is working because I can't reply to any of your shit. By the way, you send me stuff and ask her how it feels to sleep in an actual bed after a while. Oh yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good icebreaker. Good job, Rem. To sleep in bed after. By the way, Diana, it's gonna be hot as fuck like during the summertime. Good luck, man. That shit. Cambodian heat don't play from what I heard. Honestly, I'm checking it out first. It seems cool, then I'm down. My homie said I can be a teacher and make hella money. My friend actually does it. But at the same time they said doing nails, which I already got bars at. I saw the TRG for life. I saw your profile picture. I thought it was hella funny, cause I just remember watching Gangland and shit. And when I was younger, I remember like there was a lot of TRG members and shit like in Chinatown and stuff. But yeah. Um. Oh yeah, I saw you trying to pick up girls at Cafe Lou, Kevin. I see you, my ninja. Hashtag gang would make hella money, so I have no idea. Oh yeah. Thanks, bro. Gotcha, my dude. I know superhuman too. Haha, but if I did get a month, I stay. I'd be hanging with all the gangsta and La Mayos deportees. My uncle owns Cafe Lou. No fucking way. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Since most cars are have acoustic glass to minimize outdoor noise, I'm pretty sure her car doesn't. How does she manage not to lose her stand? I think it's really also like during summertime. How do you deal with summertime? That shit gets wicked hot. You know, like you can't leave the AC running 24/7 in your car. That shit is gonna fucking die. Well, partially not anymore. Yeah, that's why I sink. Hook me up with the yo. Nimar wants discounts, dude. I want fucking girl shit. Hook me up with the girl. Nah, dang, you gotta think bigger level, Nimar. You're thinking too much about money. You're not thinking about experiences, memorable experiences, homie. That's all I preach on my channels, man. All right, guys. I think it's mother time to hold on. Let me open up Chrome for a second. I think it's mother time to end the stream. I'm not sure if you heard they did a bust because all gambling machines were stolen from other places. Dang, fucking savage. But I think it's time to end my stream. I've been spending almost 1 hour streaming, so I think that's good enough. I need to start editing, anyways, practicing my air wheel, and I'm kind of hungry. I might eat. I don't know. It's kind of last meal I ate 12. I can wait a little bit, but I just gotta drink coffee to suppress my hunger. Fuck this shit. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys like this, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. As always, if you guys got topics that you want me to cover, feel free to send them to my email, subscribers@refugeehustle.com. And I will get back to you guys. All right. See ya, mother people. I try to apply Cafe Loop, but got rejected because I wouldn't try customers in a bikini. What should they have against that? Dang, you're savage, man. All right, guys. Take care. Peace.